Today, I'm thinking about fatherhood.
NERDSoul.
Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of, that's right, specials. A little bit special. Of course, Father's Day was yesterday. Been thinking about fatherhood. I got a little baby of my own, and just thinking about the different shows and the things that we go through that, are mirrored on screen for all of us to enjoy, and what I think about it. And today we're gonna be talking about Mortal Kombat 11's My Three Dads. And the reason I bring these three up is because I think that there is something that we can learn from these three dads. There's different messages. Now, I'm gonna go from worst to best, in my opinion. Worst, we're gonna start off with your boy, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn is not known for the greatest of fatherhood, but we can learn some things. Of course, you got Kitana, you got Mileena. And Kitana, if you didn't know, Kitana is his daughter, Mileena is his daughter, in a way. We'll talk about that in a second. Shao Kahn is this, I guess you could say, ruthless leader of Outworld. He's to be feared, he's not too nice, and there's not many people that like him. He's not gonna be on your Christmas gift list. He's not going to be on your favorite dad list of the year. But there's a couple things we can learn. Raising his daughter, Kitana wasn't really everything he wanted. And instead of seeing the type of young lady she was coming into and fostering that growth, he decided to, how should we say, reappropriate her likeness into a new creation, if you could call it that, and Mileena. He took her DNA and all this weird wizardry and stuff and created a new daughter. And sometimes we see this happen in real life where, we're not getting what we want out of someone that we love, or we're not getting something out of our son or daughter, and we figure, hey, look, I'll just find another prodigy. Instead of enjoying and loving the child that you have, he, goes and creates this other thing to call his own. And he doesn't look into how this will play on his daughter, how this will play to this new thing that he just created, only thinking of himself. And this is what we learn here, is just not only should you try to understand your child, and then also kind of foster that growth, that development that they are going through, the woman or young man that they are becoming. You also need to understand that you can't control your children, because in not getting exactly what Shao Kahn wanted from Kitana, he said, forget that, I'll make a child of my own, and it'll be everything I want. I can control it exactly how I want it. And that doesn't exactly work out either. And that's something that's very, very important when it comes to something like this, when it comes to, just dealing with family, dealing with children. Now, I think we could learn from Shao Kahn, the way he handles his daughters, or I guess estranged daughter and daughter, we could learn a lot from there, because there's so much and so many opportunities that he could have had to connect with Kitana that he lost because, well, he's Shao Kahn. Then we got the good old JC. That's right, not Jesus Christ. We're talking about Johnny Cage. A character that has grown quite tremendously from the original Mortal Kombat. And when I say original, they started over again from Mortal Kombat, then Mortal Kombat X, and then Mortal Kombat 11. So he's grown a lot. He had the big belt. He still has the big belt, but he's a different man now. He was all about the flash, all about the cool glasses and the cool pants and the pecs and everything. But he's changed and he's become a different person. And in that, he, of course, had a relationship with Sonya Blade, has a daughter. And the interesting thing here is finding a way to properly co-parent with Sonya. Like, him and Sonya ain't vibing no more. They ain't vibing right now. It's not working out. But he does not let that distinction and that break between him and Sonya stop him from loving, you know what I'm saying, Cassie, and then also not allowing her to be who she wants to be. He doesn't try to block her off from her love for Sonya. He doesn't try to loud talk her or demonize her mother either. He allows her to be like, look, you gotta be the woman you gotta be. I'm here to support you. I'm here to be around you and have your back if you need me. If you need me to fall back a little bit, I got that too. And that's the beauty of Johnny Cage and his fatherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Cage has really, really impressed me because he could have been a horrible father. Could have been super bad dad. But he's turned it around. He's become someone who not only is a great example for, of course, his daughter coming up, but someone that Sonya can still trust, protect, and even hold dear in her heart to the point where they might be, getting to patch things back up because of the good man he is. And we could learn here, even if relationship doesn't work out, to be able to be the type of parent that supports the love of your daughter to her mother, even though you and her mother ain't really grinding like that. And I gotta give him props for that. Lastly, we're gonna talk about Jax. That's right, your boy Jax. He got the arms, he got everything, you know what I'm saying? And in Mortal Kombat 11, what we learn about Jax is, when we're dealing with time, we're dealing with the younger version, we're dealing with the older version. What we get from Jax is someone who puts his love for his family above all else. And now, in this case, it's sort of to the detriment because he does work with Kronika, or the old version works with Kronika. But what I'm saying here is being able to be selfless in your love for your daughter or your family, and thinking about, just his position and what he owes to his family. And there is a bit of obligation, but you see that even his older self and his younger self can sort of, I guess you could say, arrive at similar conclusions, even though they, one helps Kronika out and one doesn't, that they both share a love, and that love has not changed whether he was younger or older. And the lengths that he would go to defend her, to care for her, to sacrifice for her, is something that every father should definitely take notice of and take note of. There's a couple lessons up in here. Don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Jax laying it all on the line for his family is something that we rarely see. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time it's like, well, look, I want to be the cool dad and I'm going to do my thing. Or I'm going to be the cool mom and I'm going to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, yes, I have my role as a man that I have to do, but that is not that's superseded by my role as a father, to care for this young lady, even though she's an adult. You know what I'm saying? You never really stop needing your parents. You know what I'm saying? And he made sure that he does the things necessary to be the father that can prepare a future for her, and doing the best he can with what he knows or with what he knows how, whether it's the older version or the younger version. Now, with that said, that's pretty much all I can say we can ask from the fathers out there. Well, I mean, with Johnny Cage and Jax, with Shao Kahn, you don't want to be that kind of dad. But that's all that we can ask. Someone that holds the family down, someone that's the rock, someone that supports their children in their growth, someone that sacrifices and does what is needed to make sure that their family can prosper. And with that, I want to say shout out to, that's right, my dad and my other dad, both of y'all. Love y'all. Michael, Robert, love y'all. Y'all have done so much for me, and I hope that I can be the type of father to my son that you guys have been to me. Also, guys, holler at me. I'm gonna holler at you down in them comments. Let's talk Mortal Kombat. Let's talk fatherhood. If y'all got kids, I love to hear the type of jewels and gems you getting ready to drop on them, or you're already dropping on them. You know what I'm saying? My little guy, he a little too young to be dropping gems already. You know what I'm saying? He's 18 months. But I'm just saying, let me know the kind of gems you dropping, because there's so many pearls of wisdom that I've been given that I just love to shine a little bit of light on, you know what I'm saying, how we take from the pop culture and use it to have a deeper and more fun discussion about our lives, our society, and all that good stuff. So, with all that said, let's talk Mortal Kombat. And before I bounce, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.thatnerdsoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please, be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, the love from a father, if done right, will last forever. Peace.